Welcome to day 601 of Changing What My Life Looks Like, a series where I do something each day to bring myself joy and break old habits. Maybe you've seen people on this app talking about sea moss gel, specifically how a small jar of it is like $50 at Erewhon. I've never spent that much on it, but I have spent probably around $30 on a jar, and it only lasts 2 weeks, so it's not worth it in my opinion. So today I'm making it from scratch. It has a lot of health benefits, and the last time I got my hair done, the stylist and I were talking about inflammation because I deal with a lot of that and it's caused many problems for me. And she was saying how what has helped her inflammation the most is sea moss gel. And naturally, I brought up how if it wasn't so expensive and if the texture and taste was better, I would take it more regularly. And she was an angel and gave me all of her tips. If you order dried Wildcrafted Sea Moss, it's about the same price of the jar that only lasts 2 weeks, except you get a lot more servings of it and you can make it at your leisure. So you're actually spending a lot less money because you're not paying for the work and effort that goes into making the gel. You just have to be willing to do it yourself. I don't recommend smelling it. I let the impulsive thought win, even though I knew it would be bad. For the process of making the gel, you take a small handful and rinse it thoroughly. You want to remove any excess sand or salt, and then you put it in a bowl and cover it with water. To help it taste and smell better, you can add limes or lemons and let them soak in there as well. Then you just cover it and let it sit for 6 to 24 hours. You'll see how the sea moss expands and becomes more of a jelly-like texture. I felt like I was doing a science experiment the whole time. It was so fun. You take the sea moss and cut it up into smaller pieces, and this is where I would recommend using a blender to make it easier. I don't have a blender, so I used an immersion blender, which worked, but it took longer. The packaging will tell you to use water, but my hairstylist is a genius and told me to use apple juice instead, because then it's like you're taking a spoonful of applesauce every day. I'm so grateful for that tip because sea moss gel made with just water makes me gag. And if you don't like the texture of applesauce, just add more liquid and blend more. You can also add the sea moss to smoothies or really anything you want, but I just prefer taking the 2 to 4 tablespoons a day on their own. And there you have it. You made your very own sea moss gel and it'll last for 2 weeks in the fridge.